And we are live.
Welcome
Welcome
back,
back
people.
to our show. We have a lot of hot topics today because we caught it late from different things that was going on in our personal life, but we are here to bring you all of the things that has been going
All
on
of
in
it.
this sports world.
And
And we
it
gonna
is
start
crazy.
off right with Henry Ruggs being charged with DUI resulting in death. Yesterday, Henry Ruggs, at approximately 3:39 a.m., the LVMPD responded to a traffic collision near the intersection of South Rainbow Boulevard and South Spring Valley Parkway involving a Chevy Corvette and a Toyota RAV4. Responding officers located the Toyota on fire. Fire department personnel responded and located a deceased victim inside of the Toyota. The
Mm.
preliminary investigation indicates the front of the Chevrolet collided with the rear of the Toyota. The driver of the Chevrolet, identified as 22-year-old Henry Ruggs III, remained on scene and showed signs of impairment. He was transported to UMC Hospital to be treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Ruggs will be charged with DUI resulting in death. Later on yesterday evening, Henry Ruggs was released from the Las Vegas Raiders, and today they also came out and said that he was driving 156 miles per hour with a blood alcohol content twice Nevada's legal limit before the car slammed into the rear of the vehicle that burned, killing a 23-year-old woman.
Wow.
Prosecutors said Ruggs was traveling 156 miles per hour 2 seconds before the crash and was at 127 miles per hour when the airbags deployed in the vehicle. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Henry Ruggs lost somebody really close to him a while back in a car accident, one of his best friends. And I don't know what Henry Ruggs could have been going through mentally because we've seen,
Mhm.
like with Calvin Ridley, he's out right now because he's dealing with some mental issues for whatever reason. Everybody deals with certain stuff that money just can't help. Now, from listening to how fast he was going, 3 o'clock in the morning, meaning he had just left somewhere probably drinking.
Of course.
If you are going that fast, most people, let's be, we've all been that age. We've all probably drunk and drive, being young and dumb, doing stuff that I would never do now in my being 40. Is it
Mhm.
possible that he did this on purpose and was trying to take his own life instead of someone else? Because, and I say that that's my opinion. That's just what I feel. Not saying that's what happened. But you got to think about it. Anytime I've been under like that and driving, most of the time we going slow to try to
Yeah.
make it to where we gonna make it to. We not going. I mean, that is a speed. I don't. That's like
What was he
NASCAR speed.
driving?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, what was he driving? Jesus.
A Chevrolet Corvette. That's what he was driving, a Corvette.
That thing get up to 156 miles an hour?
Yes, sir. It's a sports car. And I'm like,
Wow. He done ruined his career, man. He done.
yeah, and I feel like there is something more behind this because it just doesn't make sense if you impaired to be. Why would you be driving that fast anywhere
That's
if
true.
you're not trying to hurt yourself?
I don't know, man. It's crazy how But my thing is this: you saying he was trying to your opinion that he might have been trying to do himself, but why would he do that when somebody had a passenger in the car?
I don't know, but they did say his girlfriend was in the car and she sustained a lot of injuries too. And I'm like, I also have questions for her. because you knew he was and not able to drive. Why y'all didn't call a Uber? Why you should have been the voice of reason unless you're supposed to y'all just completely out y'all mind.
Yep.
Messed up on
Had to be.
whatever, you
Had to
know.
be.
Because they never,
Look, man,
I
that is. I'm gonna tell you like this. I have nothing against Henry Ruggs, but
me either. I love
that
him,
that that is
former
no
Alabama player.
that is no excuse for him to have done that. He got teammates. I'm pretty sure he could have called on his teammate, Josh Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? He could have caught, man. I'm drunk, man.
Like I said,
Come to the
they got
crib.
Uber, Lyft,
Yeah, exactly,
and
man.
just left your car parked.
This dude just ruined his life, man. He just ruined his life.
And it just goes to show you how it doesn't take much for everything you work hard for to be just wiped away. And
Yep.
I've seen a lot of stuff that people are saying to him online. If him and Buzz had to see this video, I just want you to know that our prayers and our thoughts are with you at this time.
Yes,
Know
sir.
that what after you probably got sober and realized everything that had happened is killing you right now. And I know that
Kill me.
because I'm pretty sure you had no intention of taking that young lady's life. You know what I'm saying? You had no intention of putting your girlfriend in harm's way like that, but that's just what happened.
If it was something mental, you know what I'm saying, he just added on to the problem. Because he took another life, man, and which could have really been avoided. So now that's something he got to think about for the rest of his life.
And we
You know?
already know the family is definitely coming for a
Yes.
bag. I am completely
Yes.
waiting on to hear the next thing out civil suit against him.
Mm, mm, mm.
And I just want to pray for his daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's going to have to deal with a lot of ridicule and stuff. So
Yes. Yes. Yes.
prayer just goes out to everybody in that situation because it's just unfortunate.
It
It's
is,
really,
man.
really unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate, man. And this guy, he was just fresh in the league, man. You know what I'm saying? He's fresh in the league, man, and you ain't had time to even make rookie money. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So now you got all these legal problems and that you done piled upon yourself, and
Yep.
then you know the family coming for some money. So it's just a sad thing, man, to see that a young talented brother like that,
Yeah.
just
They say he
do
could be
that.
facing up to 26 years in
Yeah,
jail.
he done totally ruined his life, man. And I pray for the brother, and I hope everything come out well for him. But it's a tragedy. The family is grieving and things like that, and this gonna be on his mind for the rest of his life. Like I said, and,
Yep.
I just hope he get through all of this.
I do too. I really do because when you already dealing with something or things that's heavy, trauma that you're already dealing with, and
Yeah,
then to have something like this happen to you,
yeah,
it could really
hmm,
take you to some places. You know.
right,
So
yeah,
I just pray for him strength and hope that he can get through this situation.
yeah. It's gonna be a tough one, man. Because you went from being a NFL superstar to a potential
Convicted,
inmate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yep,
victim.
convicted
Yep.
murder because there's really you were driving. You know what I'm saying? You were
Hmm.
driving. You hit them.
And
So
see, when you drinking alcohol, that kind of clouds your thoughts on a lot of things.
and your
That
judgment.
yeah, and your judgment. Yep, it does.
Because I was
But
wondering like, how the car caught on fire and he just hit the car. The car that hit nothing else. How fast was he going? And then I
exactly.
realized gas tank. How hard he hit the car going as fast as he was going.
Yeah.
Immediately set that car on fire.
Mm, mm, mm.
But
Brother, young brother.
yeah,
I hate it to be like that, but you're a man of your own actions. So
yeah. That's true. So let's get into um Odell Beckham not showing up for practice today and sending his agent to say, I'm not coming to work, basically. And I don't think I'm ever coming back to work, it, allegedly, because
You
Baker hating on me.
you know, I seen the video about what's stemming from all that. This
Yes.
Baker Mayfield, I mean OBJ downfield wide open,
Several times.
all these plays, and Baker don't hit him not one time.
Now, it's like he,
N-
and when I tell you OBJ was dusting two and three defenders and becoming like there would be no one around him. Now he do hit. A lot of
Yep,
times you could have hit OBJ and it was touchdowns.
touchdowns. Yes, sir.
And you
He,
throwing it to, or you tucking it and running. I'm like, what? Oh my God. But I had seen some of that watching the game,
mhm.
and I thought it was just me. I'm like, maybe hands in his face, he didn't see it or whatever. But after watching that video that his dad had put out on Instagram, and I went to YouTube
Yes,
and viewed it myself.
I viewed it myself
Ooh,
also.
that's some hate. That's some hate right there.
Mhm.
Some hate up in there somewhere. We just gonna have to say it, Baker. You're a hater.
That's hey.
A lot of them games
It,
y'all didn't even have to lose, Baker.
that's what I was about to say. A lot of them games they could have won had he just hit your boy over. Whatever they got going on, leave it off the freaking field, man.
Leave
Because
it off the field.
you costing not only yourself but your teammates a game. You know what I'm saying?
Your
That's
teammates a
crazy.
game and the owner some money.
Right, right. I wonder what all this is stemming from, man. You know what I'm saying? What caused him to not to throw the OBJ? He's one of the best receivers in the
Ego.
game,
Ego. Baker
man.
Mayfield believes he is that guy. You get what I'm saying? He thinks he's
Yeah,
that guy. He's that type of quarterback. But let's be clear, Baker. When we're talking about quarterbacks, we're talking about Tom Brady. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers. We're talking about Kyler Murray. We're talking about Patrick Mahomes. We're talking about Lamar Jackson. We're talking about Josh Allen. But we are not talking about you. You are not that guy. Because
no,
that guy would have put all that ego to the side and hit OBJ all these times that he was open. And let's
it's
be clear
crazy.
here. Don't you think 1 second that OBJ didn't, him and his dad didn't have this conversation. He didn't know what his dad was going to do. He was done Sunday evening when all of the news you seen he had one target, one catch for 6 yards. That was all the top Sunday.
That's bad. That is
OBJ.
bad.
You know what? You know what OBJ at in our fantasy league? NFA.
Free agent. Yep, in free agent. I seen that yesterday.
Still, no one wants him. Nobody wants him simply because he's not getting the ball, so he ain't serving you no purpose.
I know, right?
Even though we can see him wide open. Man, I
Wide
seen
open,
some of them wide open play. And then it was like
man.
Baker was looking at it.
They could have been touchdown, untouched touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, I don't know. I would like to get to the bottom of why,
I would too. I
you
want
know,
another team.
what's going on. I don't know, man. Cause who
I
wouldn't
want it
want
because I just feel like it's ego because OBJ is more popular, more well liked, more, he has a bigger personality. And Baker,
Yeah,
I feel like, is intimidated by that. And if he was getting the ball and getting all these, having all these yards and doing all these things like he used to do when he was at New York, it's going to dim his light.
yeah.
They're going to be talking about OBJ when they talk about the team and not Baker. But they're not talking about you now, Baker. We don't care. All we do is see you on these commercials. You showing out doing the game, but you're losing.
That is true, man. That's true, man. He just needed, like you said, put the ego to the side and start hitting that man. Cause It's costing a lot of people games, and I know the fans seeing it. I know they are. And it's gonna
Baby,
come.
that video got so many views
Yes,
just off of his daddy that they didn't even have. That video did numbers because he posted it on his Instagram.
yes, yes. I'm glad he did it, man. It exposed him
I
for
am
what he
too.
really is.
Exposing. Exposing because you know what? One thing about OBJ, he doesn't he will speak out and say his mind. But I
Hmm.
noticed he had been really quiet and I know he
Yeah,
see everything. He see everything.
yeah, yeah, he
Okay.
do, he do.
And
Hmm.
we seen that the chemistry was just not there with them, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
Hmm.
really do. And we all keep saying, okay, if he had a better quarterback, well, let's be clear here. Baker can make passes too. He want to make passes too when they open.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, because it looked like
Hmm.
every time he wanted to throw to him, it was in bad coverage.
Bad
And you
coverage.
expecting
Yeah.
this man to break his neck to get the ball?
Hmm.
Like, and he already got injuries. Why would he put himself in that situation?
Now, I hope the coaches and owners, everybody see this to expose Baker Mayfield for who he really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It. I mean, look, we trying to win. We trying to make it to places. And if this guy's open, how come you're not hitting this dude? You should be able to see him down that field, whether you running or not. I seen the video to where he was wide, nobody within 10, 15 yards from him,
Yep.
and he's still not hitting this guy. I'm like, what? I'm like, what
Yes.
is
He
going
has
on with
even
you?
taken sacks.
Yes, I just don't understand. I don't understand, and I would nip that in the bud quick. I almost said something I was supposed to say.
Listen, let me tell you something. I watched OBJ in
Hmm.
college at
Yeah,
LSU because any of these SEC players, I'm
yeah,
already on them in
yep,
college. I've seen them.
yep,
OBJ has talent
yeah,
of unlike any other wide receiver I have ever seen.
exactly.
His flexibility in catching a pass that looks like it's supposed to be overthrown.
Hmm.
How many times did he save Eli?
Lots,
So you not gonna and get open. He can still get open. What are you talking about?
and this
And
video shows
not
that.
just open, dust them.
Yeah, he can get that separation, man. He can get it. He can get it. He can outrun them defenders and make plays, man. He just got to get the
I
ball.
seen him waving his hand to
Yep,
let Baker know, hey,
I'm here. Yep. Yes, sir. That's what they do, man. And why don't this man throw him the ball? It seems like he throwing the game. You ask me.
man.
That's what it looks. That's what it looks like. You ain't trying to win. You ain't trying to get us to where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? You see this man wide open, ain't nobody on him, and you throw the ball elsewhere, or you throw it to him when he's in double coverage or got his back turned to you. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's the
Hello?
obvious. That's the obvious, man. That's the obvious. I think they need to address that issue right there with Baker Mayfield. Nip that in the bud and get it together, man. That's real talk.
After
And
that video came out yesterday and everybody seen it, it should have been an emergency meeting and ask him to explain this. But
mhm.
you want me to really believe that they ain't seen that because they do watch back these games.
Oh yeah,
They do
yeah,
watch.
no doubt.
You want that they seen it
Of
just like he
course.
seen it and sitting up in there like I know Odell because Odell be doing these faces. I know Odell was sitting up in on me doing no face and his body language like I see. We could have won the game right there. I know he was giving that. I know he was
Yeah.
giving all of that, but he
And I,
tired.
and yeah, if I was ODB, let me tell you something. If I was him, I would. I would go to Baker Mayfield and say, "Look, man, why aren't you hitting me? I'm wide open. Look." I said, "Let's go to this film room and we're
Man,
gonna
that'd
look
be
at
a
this.
fight
Look
right
at
there
this.
off the bat.
Look at this.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
because Baker
I'm
gonna say
telling you.
some, and OBJ. You know, OBJ has had a emotional problem. You know, we were seeing him hit
Hmm.
the net, and the net hit him in the head.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
OBJ.
See that's the type of stuff. That's the type of stuff that makes a player want to be traded. You know what I'm saying? If the coaches don't see the doing nothing about it,
Yeah.
owners, the higher people, why stay with the team if you're not trying to win? I'm trying to win. You know
And
what I'm
see,
saying?
guess what? This, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Hmm.
This is what Baker's doing. Baker is making him look bad on that field.
Yes. Yes.
Baker is the reason
Hmm.
why he has bad numbers and looks the way he looks on that field.
Yep.
What we have watched and seen each game with OBJ is, ooh, he looked bad. You know, that's what we thinking. But we'll go back and watch and see how many times he was actually open. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute, now that ain't him. That's Baker. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And
Yep.
then we just had the trade deadline yesterday. You telling me that some teams out here that need OBJ and didn't have the money? But
Man.
if they watch the same games we've all watched, we don't want him. And then you got this perception of him being a diva type player because he plays with a lot of emotions and he's serious about he is. You know what I'm saying? He knows the type of caliber player he is,
Hmm.
but he's not getting the targets he should get, especially if you open game on the line. What are you doing? I cannot imagine any other quarterback in the league seeing somebody that wide open and not throwing them the ball with game on the line.
He's very confident in his talent, man. He's very confident.
And guess what? He got a lot of people behind him because LeBron tweeted
Yeah.
out yesterday, let him go. Let him go. Because he's still a wide receiver one. Let him go. And he is. But he just needs to be where he's going to be used as a wide receiver one. Because quite frankly, Jarvis is the wide receiver one.
That
And I'm wondering what type of what was that causing their relationship because I haven't seen them together on Instagram in a while. And normally maybe they was together at the ankle. Everybody was thinking other things between him and Jarvis because they were so close.
hmm
Laying all in bed together and all this. Listen, allegedly, allegedly, they was allegedly. They was real close, but they played together at LSU and all this stuff. So whatever, whatever. But I just feel like that their friendship is also suffering too, because then you got okay, I don't like you. That's Baker. I don't like you. I see y'all real close and stuff. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see you wide open. I'm not gonna throw the ball to you, and I'm still gonna throw the job so y'all can have problems. Because you already know how Odell feel about not getting the ball wide open.
that seemed like he trying to come in between that friendship.
It
You know
seems
what I
like he
mean?
has. Because like I said, I
Yeah.
haven't seen them together, and I went and searched their Instagrams. Haven't seen. And baby, they
It's
used to be tied at the hip.
it's shameful, man, that you would do that. That's hindering the team, man.
But I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about Odell, he gonna speak
Mm.
his mind.
Yeah.
You let Odell get out of Cleveland and get somewhere he wanna be. That
Hmm.
first interview, Odell finna spill all the tea.
All
He
of
gonna be
it.
just like Aaron Rodgers was sitting up there at that interview to tell it all.
All
Did
of
I? And I cannot wait. And I hope he go and sit down with Cam Newton on his show and do it.
it.
Because they got some stuff in common because that's gonna be our next subject. Why Cam Newton don't have a job? Why? How is it
Mhm.
that all these teams need quarterbacks? But Cam Newton don't. Sean Payne got a relationship with Cam Newton, and what
Cam
is this? Why is it that y'all don't? I can tell y'all why y'all don't like this black man. Yes, I am fin to say it. Y'all want him to be who y'all want him to be. Y'all want him to look a certain way. Y'all want him to dress a certain way. Y'all want him to talk a certain way. Y'all want him to act a certain way. See, he ain't that same Cam Newton that came fresh in the NFL and out of college. He ain't that clean cut Cam Newton that y'all used to like. When he started feeling himself, becoming so confident and doing all the things that he was doing, y'all didn't like all that dabs and all that stuff he was doing.
Right.
You hated on him because he had that confidence and he let you know, I am who I am. And started taking it, becoming into his own self as he matured as a man and said, look, this is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. Accept me for who I am or whatever.
I can name a
And
few
it's
teams.
ridiculous because there is no reason Cam shouldn't have no job right now.
I can name a few teams that he could have been, balling at. New York
I
Jets
can
being one.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I'm trying to tell you, he could have been up there balling out with them. That's real talk. I'm
Like,
thinking. I'm thinking he. I don't. I haven't heard or seen anything saying about there was something he did. Like a Colin Kaepernick type.
yeah, he
Doing,
done nothing.
he
The
ain't
only
done
thing that
nothing.
really came out about him was he didn't want to take the stab. But now that's over with. So now what's the issue?
Mm, that's behind closed doors, and it'll come out.
Mm-hmm.
It'll come out. But Cam needs a job, man. I don't think his career is over with yet. I know he got a few more years behind him to where he can go and be productive on the field.
Yeah.
Why won't these NFL teams pick this guy up when they know they seriously need him?
And he
You know
even
what I'm saying?
said out of his own mouth he wouldn't mind being a backup. It's not about that. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. That goes to show you this guy's for the team. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? This guy's for the team. And why ain't these owners and coaches and stuff seeing this?
Because
I'd
I'm
have
looking
been
at New Orleans like y'all, what y'all gonna do?
he could
Denver. And
he,
Denver got wide
Denver,
receivers over
Denver,
there.
Denver. He could have been back down in Carolina. He could have
But
been
see,
down
I
there.
know he ain't going back to Carolina because
Right.
baby, they had bad blood when he left because they came
I'm,
out and tried to say all this stuff with Cam. Like, that ain't what
I
happened.
mean,
I didn't even know y'all wanted to get rid of me. Y'all felt that way. Let's be for real.
yeah. I mean, I'm just naming a few teams that could be. Could
Yeah.
Sam Darnold ain't down there doing like he was in the beginning of the season.
Washington. Because
Washington
he was there with
quarterback.
Ron Rivera, but I was like, I just know Ron was gonna go get it.
He could have stayed. He could have stayed at New England, man. Just with him as a backup to Mac
Yeah.
Jones. Why wouldn't you do that? This guy has still. Cam would have been. You got to think about this. Cam is a starting quarterback. Now,
Yeah.
if you move him to a backup, just think if you need that backup, you still got that quality player that
Yeah.
you need. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I think he should have really stayed at New England. I really think that because of something happened to Mac Jones, they gonna tell him what they got. In the
I don't
hole.
even know who is their backup really.
I,
Who
I,
is the Patriots backup quarterback? Like,
I,
but see, a lot of teams got this problem. Ain't really got no decent backup. Look, Cooper Rush
yeah,
barely won the game over there
yep,
with
yep, yep.
Dallas, and then you got New Orleans down to they third string quarterback. I
Man,
mean,
they can go down there, cause your boy what's his quarterback name James Winston, he's done for the season. He's
he
done.
done. And Taysom Hill been
He's
out
done.
all season. And really, do you want to pick the
And
team with Taysom Hill? Hey, we've seen that.
exactly. So now you down to two quarterbacks, and you got Cam Newton sitting over here, and let's not forget Colin Kaepernick still out there. That
Oh
boy,
no,
I
you
think
know they
Colin
not
Kaepernick.
finna touch. They been
I know,
if they ain't willing to touch Cam, they not finna touch Colin with a 10-foot
I know,
pole.
I know. But you know what I'm saying. you just you looking at potential wins over what you was doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? You standing up for what you believe in. You know what I'm saying?
These folks going to get folks off their couch. They went and found
Exactly.
Adrian Peterson off his couch, and now he playing with
What did he go? Somebody work. I can't remember.
I
I
can't
can't.
remember.
I
Titans
can't.
for
Titans,
Derrick
yeah,
Henry.
Derrick Henry. Yeah. Oh man, Derrick Henry. Oh
And
my God,
speaking of that,
they gonna miss him.
speaking of that, Derrick
Wow.
Henry is out with a foot injury,
For
and
the
I don't know
please.
what the Titans is going to do because we discussed this ain't been too long ago about
Yep.
how they just been riding Derrick Henry for the past couple of years on every game. Now what?
Exactly. We spoke it into existence. And now that they don't have a running back like a quality running back like Derrick Henry, what is they gonna do?
What you got? What y'all gonna do? Now they did go get Adrian Peterson, and
Yeah,
I do feel like Adrian Peterson can be still productive. I'm not,
I feel that.
however, Adrian Peterson ain't Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry
you
got a
know,
commercial out right now where he dragging folks all over everywhere.
yeah, I
Rams
seen that.
players dragging them all over everywhere.
Uh-huh. I don't think Adrian Peterson got it like he had it, but he still got some productivity in him. But he's no, like you said, he's no Derrick Henry. They're going to miss Derrick Henry on that Titans team. You talking
Oh
about
yeah,
a running back that's putting up 100 yards plus per game, two and three
yes.
touchdowns. Man, y'all can't you not miss that. You know what I'm saying?
That and
So
this gonna make Ryan Tannehill actually have to be a quarterback. And once again,
yeah,
yeah, he gonna prove me right that he not that guy.
yep. So now he got to put that ball in the air now. You know what I'm saying? He
And
got
really,
to.
I mean, they got Julio, but Julio can't keep his hamstring healthy. So I don't know what that's gonna do for you because Julio really needs to go.
So he need to go, huh?
He need to go. That hamstring has been bothering him all. How many games Julio played this season? Two, three,
I have no idea.
two at the most. No, he played a half a game. I forgot. He played a half a game on one of them. But Julio
Julio
can't stay healthy.
Julio Jones time in the NFL. He got it. I think me personally, he put up a Hall of Fame career. I
Oh,
have no
he's
I
automatically
have
going to. He's
I
going
have
to the
I
Hall of
have
Fame.
I have no doubts about that. But when your body says it's time to hang it up, just like Patrick Willis did, and I'm telling you, Patrick Willis didn't even put a 10-year bid into the NFL. He having toe problems, and when that toe problem occurred, and it kept happening, he said, "I'm done."
I
That's what
mean,
he
look
said.
at
He said, "I'm
Calvin
done."
Johnson. Look at
There's a
what the
lot of
dude
them.
named that used to be the quarterback for Indianapolis, Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck, yeah, yeah,
And that
yeah.
was one of the most surprising retirements. We were like,
That
but
was.
Andrew
I'm
Luck
like,
said, nope, my body is telling me no. So
yup, yup, exactly. The boy Julio is his time is up, man. It is
yeah,
over. Why is he keep putting himself through these injuries and stuff like that?
you know
Knowing,
why he don't have that jewelry.
hey, and
He don't have that ring.
there's a lot of people don't have that ring. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't have it. I'm
But,
talking about
a lot of them
Hall
don't
of
have
Famers.
it, but a lot of them wasn't as close as Julio was.
Right,
Julio could have smelt it. It was right there. He played
right,
the best game Julio has played since. That was his
right.
last game. He ain't played that good since. Because I felt
It's
like they just really just took everything from him, mentally, emotionally, and physically. It just because
it's
that game, it was so close. It was so close to that ring that he had worked
yeah.
so hard for all his career.
So you can imagine this. You think if just say next year he played, right?
Yeah.
He get a ring next year, he get quit or go for another one.
I think he'll retire. I think Julio will retire if he gonna get a ring. That's what I feel like because there's no reason to keep trying to play and knowing you can't play,
Yeah.
you know. But you just out there because you know the team needs you, and boy, they sure don't need you now. So I don't know what you want to do here. They
Mhm.
definitely need you now because baby, without that truck, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't.
Me either.
But speaking of quarterbacks, though, listen, is Jared Goff the worst starting quarterback in the NFL?
I wouldn't say that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't say that. I would have to put.
Mm-hmm.
I'm. I would have to put that on your boy. What's his name? From the Jets.
Zach
Um,
Wilson.
Zach Wilson. Yes.
But
I would
Zach
have to.
Wilson is a rookie though. We ain't
That's
talking
true.
about a lot of these like Trevor, a lot of these rookies. We talking about somebody that been in the NFL for a while, that got
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
contracts and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah. Then I
even
would
been
put
in a
that.
Super Bowl.
Then yeah, I would put him in that category. Yeah, but I'm thinking we talking overall, so which is cool. Yes, I would give him that in that category. Yeah,
Like
but
if
over.
we talking about like now we gonna talk about the starters, the young starters, like the you know the newbies that just came in because for
Yeah.
some reason in 2021 we got a lot of babies at the quarterback position.
Yes. Yes,
You
we
know,
do.
so uh, Jared
Mm,
Goff has not won a game this season.
I know they're 0-7, right? Did they just come off a bye week? Yeah, 0-7, 0-8, something like that.
Not
It's
only has he
it's
not won a
ugly.
game, his fantasy he doesn't even put up enough fantasy points to get him to win.
I know, right?
Jared Goff went from being a in the Super Bowl to not winning a game in the NFL.
You may have a breakout game one day. I don't know, but
The
that's
hardest game he played this year was against the Rams, and I think that's just the best you're gonna get because he was playing against them because he mad he got traded.
shit. The Rams seen the better light on the other side of the fence. Regardless.
Baby, because Matthew Stafford, I know he was glad because Matthew Stafford finally winning.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I will say this. Now, Jared Goff was winning at the Rams. Matthew
Hmm.
Stafford winning at the Rams. Either one of them was winning at the Lions. And I'm just gonna
That's
leave it
true.
at that.
That's
Just think about that.
that's true. That is
It may be
true.
something going on.
Up
I
there
mean,
in
Matthew
Dubois.
Stafford was there for years. Okay?
Hmm.
Years at the Lions.
That's true. And
And no
he
playoff.
no nothing.
Yeah.
No, no. He's gonna be another one of the, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be, but the way it's looking, he's been in the league for a long time now. I
Yep.
mean, and he don't have a ring.
Nope.
You
And
know what I'm
that's
saying?
exactly what they trying to do over there at the Rams. Because baby, they went and got Von Miller.
Yeah, they did. They did. Rams
They
trying.
went and got Von Miller. And
They they
they not
the Rams
playing
trying to
with
do.
y'all.
The Rams is trying to do things, man. I got to give it to them, man. They didn't win, stepped up their game a little bit. They got a quality quarterback, and now they
Yep.
picked up Von Miller. And Von Miller, morale plays a lot when you talking about teams. Morale
Yeah.
plays a whole lot. They give their people that confidence, that energy to want to win. And we're adding when the Rams added Matthew Stafford and Von Miller, you know what I'm saying? That they give you that enthusiasm to like, look, gonna go out there and put my hard work in and do what I got to do to help win. So now you're looking at Von Miller out there in LA with the Rams coming from Denver. Denver wasn't winning games like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Denver don't even have a quality quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Because Bridgewater out there throwing interceptions left and right like they're giving out like Halloween
Man.
candy. And now
Man, just giving it away.
yeah, and now that Von Miller's in is in the LA with the Rams, you know, his morale done, went up 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? So now you watch Von Miller finna go out there to LA and put in some
Cut
work. I
up.
guarantee you.
He
You
finna
watch.
cut up. We finna see 2015 Von Miller. Watch.
I'm
I
trying to tell
said
you.
it.
I'm telling you,
We
he
about to
gonna
see
he,
it.
yeah,
Him back there with Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald. No, come on. It's finna go down.
right, because the Rams got better potential than going to the Super Bowl and winning
Yes.
than Denver does. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Denver
saying?
though. Mm.
Them it's not happening with them. They don't have a quality quarterback. To me, I'm be honest with you, Teddy Bridgewater, he's a mediocre quarterback. He's not. He throws too many
Yes.
interceptions. What Jameis Winston shook off him, Teddy
He
Bridgewater done
took it up,
shook off.
he picked it up and took it right on over to them. That's
He
exactly what he
surely
did.
did. He surely
Because
did.
James
So
definitely appeared. But I hate that's why I hate he got in. James, this was his comeback year.
yeah,
James was
yeah,
coming back, showing that I am that guy.
yeah.
I can be a quarterback. I can lead a team, and I don't have to throw all these interceptions. That is no longer me. And then he
Mhm.
come with a dude pulling him down from the back end.
Yeah, Jack. I seen that. I said, man, damn. I'm like, okay, it don't look right. So when he actually got up and tried to walk off the field. I said, oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, he doing, he good. You know, he might miss a game or two, but when he dropped back down to the floor, I'm like, oh, it's over.
yeah.
I
And
just
I
knew
and
right
I and
then
I
and
and
there.
I know, baby. Let me tell you something. I seen him drop down. I know what that drop down is because I know what a torn
Yeah,
ACL feel like, and I know when you get up and you think you finna put some pressure and walk, and that it just go completely out on you.
yeah.
Oh, but prayers to Jameis for a speedy recovery. But we finna get into AJ Green. We probably should have got into
You know
AJ
what?
Green first, but we had to talk about Henry Ruggs.
Look at that. Look at that banner down there. The third and the fourth word explains it all. Dumb play. Dumb play. How you gonna not be on top? I mean, in front of this defender and not turn around and catch this ball? How you gonna
Mm.
not do that? You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I wanted Green Bay to win, and they did. But when you talking about dumb plays, like, and I'm gonna keep calling it dumb because that's what it is. You know
Yeah,
that you know that you got this defender behind you. You should just turn around, boom, caught the ball, and that was game time. But no, you
being
want to
a
do
veteran wide
yes,
receiver.
yes.
That's why Kyler was through to you.
Through to and you see, did you see the frustration in Kyler Murray's face at the end of the
Kyler
game?
Murray just fell to the
He
ground
was like,
and just was
man,
bumping his head on the ground trying to figure out
how
how
the
did that happen.
he was like, man, I for the freaking hand away from the guy that was walking next to him. I'm like, man, oh man, AJ Green that messed up.
Now,
he
for your people that did not see it last Thursday, let's show people what we're talking about with AJ Green here because I let us just look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Look at AJ Green. Look, just look. Yeah, just look.
look, he
Look at
had
AJ Green. Look at him.
he like
Look.
he looked
What
like
happened?
he like
Where's the
what
ball?
happened? What happened? Where's the ball?
What's going on?
You on the offense. You was defending this man like you
Look,
on
look,
defense.
look.
Look,
Look at the
like you
ball.
blocking. Right. You supposed to
The
bench.
defender knows where the ball is, and you have no clue. You aren't even turned
Look,
around.
let me tell you. He know that this play was made for him. He knows this. Why didn't you turn around and win your team this game? Dumb
Look at
play.
Kyle. Look at
He's
Kyle.
yeah, right. Now keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Just look, 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 look.
Boom. He's like
What? What?
he looked like he's blocking for a run play. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's what he looked like he's doing.
I don't
I just don't
understand.
understand.
He act like he was blocking exactly, and I'm like, blocking for what? You in the end zone, you need to be looking for the ball. This is the game.
Oh boy, I tell you
I would have
that.
loved to have been a fly on the wall in that locker room because Libby the Kyle was up in his face. I know that was a big blow because honey, I have seen Kyler Murray on the sideline with DeAndre Hopkins letting him have it. Letting him have it,
That,
honey.
the
So I
as
know the way Kyler threw that helmet down and walked out the field.
yes,
Oh, he got it. He got it. He got it in that
as
locker room. You
as a
lost.
leader,
They lost because of you, Negro.
as a leader of that team, that is your job to get your players together. When you quarterback in the team, you have to let them guys know where they mess up at. That is your job. If you don't do that, you have no leadership in you on that team. I'm pretty sure he got in his face and let him know, look, man, you cost us the game, man. That was your play. You knew this play was designed for you. You supposed to turn around, but you blocking this man like we on a run play. You know what I'm saying?
And even if the
It,
ball wasn't for him, this is the last play of this game. We are
right.
going for a win. Why are you not looking for the ball?
He's supposed to make himself a potential target to win this game, but no, he wants to go and block the damn man for
In the end zone.
what reason? I was
And
dying.
so, yes, in my Carter B boys, what was the reason?
I was dying laughing when I seen that. And you know, me and you, we was talking about who gonna win, who not gonna win,
Yeah,
and stuff like that. I said,
you
well,
said Green Bay.
yeah, I
I
said
said
Green Bay, you said
Arizona.
Arizona. So I'm like, well,
So
this
AJ
is over
Green.
with. I just knew Arizona was finna make this drive. Don't a quarterback like Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, people like that, you cannot give them a minute
Nothing.
on the clock
Nothing.
and not make it down the field. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that. Kyler
And if
Murray
D
was
Hop hadn't been injured, we'd have had
right.
that. We'd
He'd
have
have
had that.
had that. He'd have had that.
We'd have
You
had that.
he it's like I don't care what happens. I'm like this man is I was dumbfounded. I'm saying, yep, I got this win. I predicted and I just
I'm
knew
sitting
that
up
I was
here.
finna
I
win.
was mad when I tell you I cussed. I cussed AJ Green up in here because I was like, me and my husband was sitting there watching. I'm like, Travis, what was that? What? I know. No, rewind that back. I know AJ Green went in the end zone instead of looking for the ball. Here playing with this man up here
The
who's
camera
looking
didn't
for the
lie.
ball and got it. I know. Well, Kyler finna beat him up in the locker room. That's exactly what I said. Kyler finna beat him up. He finna beat him
I,
up in the locker room. And if he did beat him up, Kyler didn't say a word to him. Kyler probably still ain't talking to that man.
he said I would have been a fly on that wall. I wanna say this. Kyler Murray, you know he was hot. Like I said, he's the leader of the team. If you don't go
Yeah.
address these problems with your players, you know what I'm saying, you're not a leader. I'm wondering, did AJ Green go to him first, or did he go to did Kyler Murray go to AJ Green? Because if it was my fault, I'd be like, man, I'm sorry. I got up in the locker room, man. It's my fault. I cost us that loss, man. I should have been turned around. I'm sitting there blocking this dude like it's a run play or something like that. But it's my fault. He's supposed to take the blame for that. They had the
Oh
game in the
boy.
pocket. They
If
had the
AJ
game.
Green walked in that locker room, it was complete silence, and everybody was giving him the look.
I know he probably
The
walking around with
look.
it. He probably walked in there with his head hanging low. Dang man, I messed up the whole game. Yep.
Woo! They first loss was because you was man.
Yep.
Oh, Kyle on his MVP way, and you out here causing
Kyler,
him to lose.
Kyler, and I know AJ Green seen Kyler Murray. I know he probably, God dang, this dude, man. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how professional you are, you go out there, you make dumb mistakes like that, and that was a costly one right there. That was a
And
very costly
speaking of
mistake.
losses this past weekend, oh boy, Tom Brady lose to a
And
third string quarterback
third
at the
string.
Saints.
That's a whole third string quarterback. But you know
The
what?
whole
Hey, hey, you, you give a team, you give a team like the Buccaneers, who's been doing things since Tom Brady got there, went to the
yeah.
Super Bowl, still doing playing dominant games today, but you go lose to a third string quarterback. I'm not gonna solely put that on Tom Brady. I'm not gonna do that.
Nah,
But he's on that team, so you
he the
gotta give him
leader.
some.
When
He's the
everybody talk
leader.
about the Bucks, is Tom Brady team.
Yep. He, that team. I don't understand how they let this happen. Ain't no team supposed to win with
I
no
see
third
how
string
I saw
quarterback.
how it happened. I saw the interception.
Right,
I saw that,
right.
and Tom just sat on his knee, looked at the ball being that was saying he fumbled, and was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to get it, so why get hit and try to get it?
That's right. I'm telling you, man. It's a lot
I'm
of
like, Tom, you're not gonna even try to get the ball. You fumbled it.
he should have tried to do that, man. He should have. I guess he was trying to depend on his teammates maybe getting it, but bro, you know what I'm saying? You fumbled it, try to get it. You still on the team, regardless what you are coaching or not. You playing, you supposed to try to get that ball, man, and it costing him. That's on him. You know,
Man,
that's another dumb play. At least he could at least try to get the ball. He's sitting there looking like, well, where it's going? Let's see where's going next.
oh, breaking news! Breaking
Well,
news! As we're recording, a total of 6 players were placed on the COVID list today, including
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers,
Yes,
Saquon Barkley, and AJ Green. All 6 were due to a positive test. Let's talk
I
about it.
I've seen the
Let's
one.
talk about it.
I seen the one earlier about Aaron Rodgers. I seen that one. I'm like, oh wow. So now my nephew who has Aaron Rodgers, he got something to do this weekend with that fantasy. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He gonna have problems and situations about replacing his top quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. I looked at this notification on my phone. That's when I seen it. I'm like, oh man, Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, where the hell has he been to where he's tested positive for it? You know what I'm
Well, you
saying?
well you gotta realize that who that was, Devontae Adams.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So honestly, it's going around, but I'm about to go and look and see who is all on it because it said 6 players. So
Hmm.
let's see who those 6 players all are.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, somebody from the NFL spokesman on the Packers situation said the primary responsibility for enforcement of the protocols within club facilities rests with each club. Failure to properly enforce protocols has resulted in discipline being assessed against individual clubs in the past. The league is aware of the current situation in Green Bay and will be reviewing the matter with the Packers. So it looks like it's going to be some fines. It looked like it's
Ooh,
going to be some problems on there and then it said the Giants also had 13 positive tests today.
13.
And it said all
Whoa.
13 were retested today, and the only positive was the running back coach, Burton Burns, who turned 69 last week. It said 3 players missed practice due to the protocol, and that was Saquon, Matt Curra, and Xavier McKinney.
Mm,
So let me
that is horrible.
let's see what else they're
Well,
saying.
what Saquon Barkley, like you said, he's right on schedule, and he's already hurt. So or just ship him on out somewhere to isolate himself, and he'd be all right. Maybe he'd be better when he get back. If I don't think that was a season ending injury, was it? When he got hurt, was it
For who?
Saquon Barkley?
No, that he's supposed to be coming back this past weekend, but he said he still has some swelling and it wasn't feeling good. So he said hopefully
Oh,
this
okay.
week he'll be able to come back. But also, more breaking news: we have a statement from Michael Thomas, and it seems like he will be out for the rest of the season. This is what he says.
Wow.
Michael Thomas says, "I've always been a man of faith, and these past few months, my faith has truly been tested. As many of you know, early last season, I injured my ankle and worked extremely hard over the next few months to get it back in time to finish the season. Unfortunately, the rehab didn't go as planned, and earlier this offseason, it was apparent I would need to have a procedure to repair the injury. Since then, the team and I have worked diligently day and night to rehab and get me back on the field. Unfortunately, there has been another small setback which we will have to address. To my displeasure, I will not be able to make it in time for the season, but will do everything in my power to get back to the player I've always been. I know God doesn't make mistakes, so I will continue to follow in his path, and I can't wait to be back on the field in the front of the best fans on the planet." So Michael Thomas is officially not playing this season.
That's sad,
It,
man.
I had
That is
already
sad.
said, and I had already said that it wasn't due to his injury, but
That
allegedly, Michael Thomas wants to get out
they're gonna
of the
miss.
Saints, allegedly,
That they man, they can really
because
they
he
really
didn't
need him
say
right
it
now.
was as far as his injury. What he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
was another small setback,
Right,
which
right.
we have to address.
Uh-huh.
Just, so just take that with what you want to take it for. Because he said he wasn't really saying his ankle was the problem. But
Mm.
okay.
He's such a good player, man. He's really fun to watch, man. He is.
Yeah,
And
he
they
is.
really need him right about now. They do.
Man, it's just so much going on
It's
today.
just a lot. I gotta
Aaron
give
Rodgers not playing.
I gotta
Wow.
give a big shout out to the Atlanta Braves winning the World Series.
Yes, the Braves brought it home.
Yeah, they brought it home. And I
Congratulations.
did see Buster the Fool video.
He cut up. Buster cut up.
he was showing he was showing out, man. He had the cheer, he had his jersey on, his raccoon hat, and it looked like pajama pants. I'm like, man, this dude sitting in his garage, man. I was up. Let me tell you, I no lie. I've been up since 3:30, about 3:30 this morning.
Mhm.
I was up watching that video, dying. I was dying at this dude, man. He was so happy, man. He's like, this gonna rub off on the Falcons.
That's
I,
what he hoping. Talking
I
about New
know,
Orleans. I
right?
think we play New Orleans this weekend.
Yeah, I think y'all do. Yeah, y'all play the Saints this weekend. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yep.
Yeah.
I was up 3:30 watching this video, man. I didn't. He had told me about it, and I don't know. I think my phone is freaking cursed, man. Because every time I get up in the middle of the night, go use the bathroom, I may pick up my phone, and then when I pick up that phone, I can't get back to sleep. I can't do
Yeah.
it.
That's how it be because you can get to reading this and reading that and looking at this and looking at that, and it be a mess to get back to. But if anything else happens, we have any more breaking news, I will bring it to you guys. But right now, let's get into Tyrann Matthew and Anthony Higgins arguing on Instagram with fans.
Oh wow.
Let's get into that. Let's see. So over the weekend, a fan posted a thing on Twitter and Instagram, and
Hmm.
this is what the fan said. Anthony Hitchens has played one good season of football in Kansas City and has been in the middle for two of the worst defenses in the NFL history. On Instagram, talking like the fans shouldn't have an opinion. This team is cooked because of losers like him. So
Wow.
Anthony Hitchens responded and said, all we did was go to three AFC championship games and two Super Bowls and one Super Bowl win in my first 3 years here so far. Y'all fans will never be satisfied. It's sad. And then Tyrann Matthew had to, chime in and say what he had to say. And he said, big facts. This might be one of the most toxic fan bases in all of sports.
Mm, those are harsh words for the fans.
Anthony Hickens also said these boys will never understand, talk big on internet, but want pics and autographs in person. Ha ha. Me, my family, and kids' family that don't even exist yet are set for life. Y'all keep trolling, put y'all phones down, and go get some money. By the way, y'all opinions don't matter. That's
Mm,
that's basically what they had to say. But Tyrann Matthew came out and he had an apology. So what we're going to do is get into his apology that he came out
okay.
and said. We haven't had an apology from Anthony
Anthony Hitchens.
Higgins yet, so we can't get into that. But we can get into Honey Badger's apology.
I
Let's
haven't
see
ch-
what he had to say.
I haven't had a chance to see this video. I seen it, but I didn't watch it.
All right, well, you can watch it now. Let's see.
Yep.
Obviously, that was a mistake on my part. Obviously, I haven't had the season I wanted to have. I think as a team, we could say the same. Frustration tends to build up. Obviously, people that really know me, teammates, people that I deal with in the community, even fans that I happen to come across in the gas station. I think all these people, I think they could see me being a genuine person. Obviously, I shouldn't have used those choices of words. I think I'm man enough to admit that and really own that. And so, just looking forward to, obviously, playing better, doing better, and I think most importantly, not being a distraction, to my team. You know,
All right,
Now I'm gonna tell you the positive and the negative of that.
that's what we had to
The
say.
the positive part is to a certain extent he's right. Kansas City is not where they used to be. They're not
Nope.
playing the ball that they used to play that got them to the Super Bowl. So there's gonna be that frustration right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But but the negative part of it is he shouldn't have used them words that he used. And him being a man apologizing, I understand that's cool. He did the right thing, but sometimes you gotta think before you react, before you
yeah,
act. You know what I'm saying? Then you won't have to be making those apologies. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have to do that if you don't say this stuff. But
yeah.
Kansas City, like I said, Kansas City not playing like they used to,
No.
and being where they at now in their division, that's
Woo,
that's
that's
not
ugly.
like them. That is way not like them. So I do understand the frustration, and it is what it is. And he said what he had to say. He just shouldn't have got on social media saying that, and now he got to make apologies for it. But that's all said and done, and we're gonna see what your boy Anthony Hitchens got gonna do about about what he said, because he said pretty much said a lot too.
Yeah, he could have, but he didn't play this past Sunday for whatever reason. But
And
mm,
I'm gonna tell you, I don't believe this set for life shit on
mm,
him.
me
I don't
either.
believe that. That, like you said, there's a difference being rich and there's a difference from rich and wealthy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. And Shaq
yeah,
said your kids gonna be set. That's how you know
Yeah,
you wealthy. Yeah.
yeah. But we don't. But we know Shaq wealthy. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
we know that.
We
Yeah,
know
yeah,
he
yeah.
wealthy.
I
Not
know,
only
yes.
for money he's made, all his sponsorships and different stuff over the years. So,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and he's still working. So, you know.
Still doing this thing. Is what it is.
Well, the last thing we're going to get into today is the college football playoff rankings. Of course, my team, Alabama Crimson Tide, is number
I,
2.
yeah, I think I last time I checked, y'all have moved from 4 to 3, and I didn't know. I haven't checked since. So y'all
But
moved up
they
to number 2.
yeah, the committee met last night. You know, the college football playoff committee meets on
Yeah.
the first Tuesday in November. And last night they ranked Georgia number 1, Alabama number 2, Michigan State number 3, and Oregon number 4. So we're gonna see how things stay throughout the next couple of weeks. I honestly do not believe Alabama is going to beat Georgia. Ooh, whatever. Hold on,
They
let me
almost
take a
choked off
breath.
that one, didn't you? You need
Ooh,
some water. You
that
need
hurt
some
to say
water after
right
that
there.
one.
Let me get my cup because
The words
right.
almost choked you, didn't it?
But it's just my opinion. We've not played our best this year. We have not looked like the dominant Alabama team that we've seen over the past couple of years. And if we've struggled in games and lost a game that we should not have lost or should not have struggled in. So, and Georgia has been playing really pretty much consistent. Their defense is just not letting you get away with nothing. So
Yeah.
I don't think we will be in the playoffs this year, but anything can
You,
happen.
you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Y'all been playing some really good ball, man. I mean, you had a
But we
little set,
lost to
right? But
Texas
you had
A&M. That's
that's
right.
that's fine though. But that's fine though. But look, y'all had number 2, man. Come on now, don't blow out
And
no team
a
like
lot of
that.
people say that we're at number 2 because it's Alabama. Favoritism of Alabama.
No,
But
no, no, no,
I
no, no,
do
no.
feel like if we lose to Georgia, I don't care if it's about 1 point, we're not gonna make it. Because that's 2 losses. I mean, come on.
Y'all gonna. Well, I don't think
I
so.
think Georgia would
I
still
think
make
Georgia.
it if we beat them, but I don't think we'll make it if they beat us.
Have Georgia lost the game this year? No, they ain't lost the game,
No,
have
they
they?
have not.
Wow.
There's who really could beat them. Nobody ain't really been able to. The only person they really looking forward to them playing Alabama in the SEC championship because they want to see a game. That's what they
Right.
expecting to see, but they ain't. Okay, we gonna see what's gonna happen. We don't have that long to wait either. It's soon. Because at the end of this month, we got the Iron Bowl, and right after that, it's the SEC championship. So we will see what's gonna happen. That's all I can say.
Y'all
But
definitely gonna have. Y'all definitely gonna have
yeah,
a bowl game. I'm not really. I'm
yeah, we're
not
gonna
counting
we
that
gonna
out.
have a bowl game. Yeah, we're gonna
Y'all
still
gonna
have
have
a
a
bowl
bowl
game,
game.
not the one we might want. But
Shit. Y'all might play. Y'all might play Georgia and get a damn upset just like Texas A&M did y'all. So anything can
yeah,
happen, man. Anything.
we might, and we ain't got long to see. But
Yeah.
that's all the news and information that I got for you guys today. We've given you a very long show. We've running almost over an hour now. So please like, share, subscribe this video, comment, let us know what you think, what your thoughts on some of the things we talked about today. And
Do
we
all
will
that
see you tomorrow for our next show. It might be
tomorrow,
Friday because we didn't cover
we
so much today. We
man.
might not even really have nothing to talk about tomorrow. So
Yep.
um
It's all good,
we
man. I appreciate everybody, man.
yeah,
Doing this, and it is fun bringing this information to you guys. And like I said, big
yeah.
ups to Atlanta
Atlanta
Braves Atlanta
Braves
Braves
winning
winning
the
the World
World
Series.
Series.
Yes.
All right, so we will see you guys later in the next video.
Peace out.
Bye
2 up.
bye.